Hello everyone, my name is Heather Autumn and welcome to my channel. So last weekend I took you to one of Massachusetts' first Wreck-It rooms called Just Smash It. So if you haven't seen that episode, please check that out. It was a lot of fun and I definitely want to go back. It was just a lot of fun to smash and break things. So I hope if you're a regular watcher, you enjoyed that. And today I'm bringing it back into my apartment, back into my kitchen to end this month on a little bit sweeter note. I'm gonna show you a recipe that my mom actually used to make anytime there was a bake sale. Like, she was so good at this recipe and it was always the first thing to sell out. And so the recipe I'm gonna show you today is how to make mini cheesecakes. Now the thing about these mini cheesecakes that is amazing is that they are just really small. They're about this big, which means you don't have to have an entire slice. It's good if you're trying to practice some weight management and portion control. And the thing I think I love the most about it is that it is freezable, which means that you can make a bunch of these and then pop them in the freezer and then kind of take them out as you need them. They taste great frozen, or you can just let them thaw out a bit and have them that way. You can put whatever toppings you want and everything. So I'm gonna just show you a classic simple cheesecake, and I'm gonna put a cherry topping on top, which is what she used to do. This recipe is incredibly simple. In fact, my mom used to frequently have my sisters and I all help out with this recipe. It's a lot of fun. And so this episode may be a little bit shorter, but I guarantee you that you're gonna enjoy it and love it. If you like everything written down step by step, you can always check out my blog, which I will link in the description below, and it'll have it all written out and ready for you to make. And with that, let me show you how to make these. So I'm just gonna walk you through what I have set up here. We're gonna be using 2 eggs, 2 8-ounce packages of this Philadelphia cream cheese, 3/4 of a cup of the sugar, 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla extract, a 1/2 tablespoon of this lemon juice, a sprinkle of this ground cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and whatever type of topping you want. I'm gonna be using cherries. This is a pie filling, but I've also used caramel syrup, chocolate syrup. You can do whatever you like. This is a cheesecake. So whatever you put on top of a normal cheesecake, you can do to this as well. And I almost forgot, you're also going to want 1 box of the vanilla wafers. This one has unfortunately been teared in two, but these are actually gonna form the base of your cheesecakes. And lastly, don't forget your cupcake liners. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is preheat the oven for 375. And something I loved as a kid was filling these little cupcake holders with all these colored cupcake wrappers. So this is something I would recommend you sharing with your kids as well. All right, so now that you have your cupcake pan all prepped and ready to go and your oven is preheating, you're gonna want to make the mixture. And this is really simple. You pretty much add all the ingredients, and using an electric mixer, whether that's handheld or like the bowl kind that I have, you wanna mix it all up. Now that your oven is all preheated and your mixture's all done, you're gonna take one of these vanilla wafers and you're going to put it flat side down in each one of the cupcakes. All right, now that each one of your cupcake liners has a vanilla wafer in it, you're gonna take your mixture, and I like to use an ice cream scoop, but you're gonna wanna fill each cup about 3/4 full. so now that your cupcakes are all ready to go, you want to sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon just on top, and then you're going to pop them in the oven for 15 minutes. All right, so now that you've pulled out your cheesecakes, a good way to test whether or not they're done is to take a toothpick and just drop it in the center. If it comes out clean, then you know that it's cooked all the way through. So I like to let them set up for about 2 minutes on the stove in their tins, just to kind of cool down. And then after that, I move them to a wire rack. Now after a few minutes of cooling on the wire rack, you can top them with whatever you like. Like I said, I've used caramel, I've used chocolate syrup, but for today I'm gonna keep it traditional with how my mom made it, and I'm going to put cherries on top. Now for me personally, I am not a fan of the whole cherries. I like the syrup, but not the cherries. So I'm only gonna be doing one of those for my thumbnail and to kind of show you what it looks like, and the rest I'm gonna be coating in just the cherry juice. It's really all about preference and what you like. All right, so all of the cheesecakes have their toppings. I unwrapped one of these so you can see, but you have your vanilla wafer and then your cheesecake and then your topping. And it's just this tiny little bite-sized thing. You can see compared to my hand how small it is. So it's really just like a cute little bite. So I'm gonna try some. So you can see there's the bottom, the cheesecake, and the topping. It's not too heavy, it's not very dense, it's kind of fluffy, but yeah, I really like this. I can see why my mom used to make them. I can see why they used to sell out so fast at fundraisers, but I hope you like this. Of course, it's all gonna be written on my blog, which I'm gonna link in the description below. If you've made these or if you have any questions about them, please let me know in the comments below. And so I thank you guys for watching. I know this might be a little bit of a short episode. It was fun to make these, and it really brings me back to my childhood. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope this made you smile. I hope it inspired you to get into your kitchens and cook something for yourself. If you'd like to help my channel, please be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because it lets YouTube know that my videos are being watched. Also, be sure to check my other videos in my channel. I have playlists and everything like that. So whether you like going out and seeing things to do in New England, or you like kind of staying inside with me in my kitchen, there's something for everyone there. So again, thank you so much for watching. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.